What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where data meets dollars. How's everybody doing? Welcome back for Thursday Night Football, guys. God bless you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video. Please share this video with somebody that you know might like this type of content. Model-based, data-driven analysis, breakdowns, and player props for the NFL. I didn't want to do a spread. I like spreads with NCAA because it's more fun. There's so many more games. It's just more. I just like it in running spreads with that. But I like running player props with football. I like to run with the NFL. I also like to run spreads with NCAA. So I don't know, guys. I'm torn between the three. So I go with the NCAA basketball model because I got enough time. By the time first tip, we ready to run. All right. So I work on the NHL model. That's right there. Everything's in the storyboard, so it's right there. Or talk to me in the comments, guys. Or should I go ahead on and run the what we have? It's another one. NHL model. Yeah. The NBA prop model. So y'all want the NHL prop model, the NBA prop model, or the NCAA basketball spreads over and under like the NCAA football model? Let me know. It takes days and weeks to code this, so let me know what y'all interested in, and then I'll make a decision based off that. All right. So Thursday Night Football, as you know, we got the Giants versus the Eagles. My favorite team, the New York Giants. Whoever thought I was going to say the Eagles? Blah. Yeah, I'm from PA, but I just like the Giants, man. I always like the Giants since the days of Dave Meggett, Phil Simms. Man, I remember we had Plexico Burris. Man, we had some great teams, man. We had some really good teams back then. But yeah, we had big number 27 before there was a Derrick Henry. You know, we had ballers, man. We had a good team. I hope we get back there. We had Jeremy Shockey. We had some players, but let's get into this model, man. All right, so we got Jackson Dart projected under. He's expected to have 103 passing yards, 1.82 passing touchdowns. So he's looking like he's going to throw a touchdown. He's looking like he's going to throw an interception. So I'll straight bet the interception. I'll straight bet the passing touchdowns. He's teetering on the opportunity to get two passing tutties. All right. He's definitely eligible to get a rushing touchdown. He's expected to get 6 rushes for 77.15 yards. I think Jackson Dart might. I don't want to say that, but I don't think it's going to be a good it's not very smart for Jackson Dart to continuously run the ball, and he's not a running quarterback. When he played for Ole Miss, I'll never forget that game. I didn't want Jackson Dart. He threw like 3 or 4 interceptions to close out the game, and their season was over. I was like, he threw 2 interceptions back to back, like on back-to-back drives. I said, what? He wasn't running in. So I don't know if Jackson Dart was the same guy that played for Ole Miss. Then this is just a disappointing. These are disappointing numbers for a rookie. For coming from Ole Miss, I just don't. You know, he's been running too. He's been running a lot, and he's thin. He's a small guy, so he's not like Bryce Young stays in that pocket. Bryce Young ain't taking off too much. So basically, what I'm saying, Jackson Dart, if you're gonna sprint, just get down, bro. Just get down. All right, here are the stats for your quarterbacks for the New York Giants. Let's jump over to the running backs for the Giants. What we got? Scatterbo's on the ban list. All right, guys, Scatterbo is officially on the rookie ban list, especially after that fumble last week, especially 2 weeks back-to-back. Don't get a touchdown. Don't get a first down on third down. Scatterbo, my guy, is on the ban list until he scores a touchdown. Once he scores a touchdown, he's off the ban list, so he gets a free touchdown. I won't be betting on him, but I will be betting on his yardage. I will be betting he get over 40 rushing yards. I will bet he gets over 10 rushing attempts. David Singletary is out there. Devin, receptions, 1 for Devin coming out the backfield. Receptions for Scatterbo. He has a high. He's going to get some receptions out the backfield, but it damn sure ain't going to be 8. All right, so you can pretty much bank on that. He does have a small opportunity to get into a rushing touchdown. Also, this model is built for touchdown projections, really, but it also gives player props as well. The player props has been on point as far as the attempts and rushing yards. receiving yards. Those have been on top. The running back receiving expectation is off for the running backs. That's it. Just for the running backs, the reception total is off. It's doubled. Somewhere it's doubled. So you can say you could say Scatterbo will get over 2.5 receptions in the backfield. He'll have over 20 receiving yards. That would be my analysis and breakdown, knowing how I built the model. All right, we got Malik Neighbors. He's out. We got Wendell Robinson, 4 catches, 30 yards. Small opportunity to get a touchdown. Darius Slayton, no opportunity to get a touchdown versus the Eagles. And let's jump to tight ends. We have Daniel Bellinger, 2 catches, 23.8 receiving yards. Not looking good for Daniel Bellinger. So the best bet for the Eagles that I'm seeing is to run with bets on Jackson Dart. And plus, their wide receiver core is messed up. We have this guy, Theobodu, to get a sack. High potential to get a sack. Theobodu, high potential to get a sack. So I'll play defense. I might go defense in this game. I might go Theobodu to get a sack and Jackson Dart to throw an interception, especially against that Eagles defense. It's time for them to step up. Getting towards the mid season where you should know what you're looking at now. You should know what you're seeing and what you're going to get. All right, guys, that's all the stats for the Giants. Let's go over it again for Thursday Night Football. Quarterback Jackson Dart to throw a pick. Jackson Dart to get a 1+ touchdown. I'm scared at 0.82. He could get 2. He might not. I don't know. I'm not sure. Passing yards, definitely take his under on the passing yards. Completions and attempts. He's going to throw the ball about this many times. The completions, I'll keep it there. And he's definitely getting out of that pocket. So you can definitely go with Jackson Dart's over on rushing attempts. And he has a very small opportunity to get a rushing touchdown at 0.28. So I would also take Jackson Dart again this week to get a touchdown. I did put him down last week to get a touchdown. He didn't hit. So it is possible that he can get one this week. Let's jump over to the Eagles, guys. All right, guys. Looking at Philly. What we got? We got Jalen Hurts with 2+ passing touchdowns. Potential 2+. I would definitely take his over on 1.5. Passing yards went 198.76. Let's get this together. Passing yards, completions 19.45. What's his attempts? Let's see his attempts. His attempts 31.76. See if I can autocorrect this. I think I did that before. Here, I'll just slide it down like this. That's all small. I gotta reorganize this in the code. I'll get it. Don't worry about it, guys. Just hang in there with me. All right, passing completions, passing yards, attempts, rushing attempts, rushing yards, and rushing touchdowns. Ooh, Jalen Hurts might get a touchdown. You might take a parlay with Hurts and Dart to get in the end zone for a rushing touchdown. It seems like Jalen's taking up a lot of Saquon's touchdowns. Really, I mean, just give Saquon the ball in the red zone, let him score a touchdown. Like this is crazy. Like, give Saquon the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Let him get his touchdowns up. But anyway, I don't know how that's working. I don't know how that's working. Pass the ball. You got one of the biggest targets in the game. Toss that thing up to him. Let AJ pull that down. All right, guys. So here's your stats for Jalen Hurts. You got a 2.32 passing touchdowns on the day. You got 198.76 passing yards, 19 completions, 31 attempts, rushing attempts. Looking like Jackson Dart. Rushing touchdowns, 42. There's no reason Jackson Dart should have Jalen Hurts rushing numbers. We're going to see how this game going to go. Jackson Dart look like he's going to be running for his life. That's what it looks like. Jackson Dart's going to be, we got some sacks for the Eagles. I know we got some money over there. Wait till I get in there. We got the running back, Say. We got Say coming through with 13 attempts, 88.9. He's finally projected to get a rushing touchdown. All right, Saquon, big advantage of getting a rushing touchdown. Put Say down for an anytime touchdown, 0.54, 0.68 on the rushing touchdown. Receiving touchdown. So Say is definitely getting in the end zone. That is a bet I am placing. Say anytime touchdown Thursday Night Football, and I will put a boost on that. All right, let's jump to wide receiver. We got Devontae Smith, 5 receptions, 64 yards, 64.93 yards. We got Jahan Dotson, 1 catch for 18.48. We got John Mitchie for 1 reception for about 6 yards. And we have no projections for A.J. Brown because they're not coming through correctly. The reason A.J. Brown isn't coming, it's a name organization thing. It's A period, J period. It's not like his name is, Adam Jackson Brown. You know what I mean? So he goes by Adam Brown. So I got to get that. I got the suffix under control. I got to get the prefix under control. The last name is already lined up, but the prefix of these names are like AJ. AJ is just pretty, like, really one of them. Oh, and DJ Moore was another hard one. But we got him in. I should hard code him. I could hard code him in. I'll hard code him in. All right, so for Sunday's game, I'll try to hard code next week. Yeah, for week 7, I'll hard code A.J. Brown in. All right, guys, remember, we're still in beta. We're still, getting out the kinks, but I'm still getting you this value because it's definitely hitting. If it wasn't winning, I wouldn't even post it. Dallas has a good chance of getting in the end zone, 0.34, high chance of getting in the end zone. So looks like we got rushing touchdowns for Dart, Say, and this is like a ground game. And Jalen Hurts. We got passing touchdowns for Go Dirt. That's it. Defense. Let's go look at these receivers again for both teams, see if we get some value there. Defense. Any sacks? Riddick. He don't pay for him no more. Jay Carter, 14, and Smith, 14. So I would take Carter or Smith to definitely get a sack. Carter or Smith to get a sack. All right, guys. It's Carter or Smith to get a sack. All right, let's go over to wide receivers one more time. Anybody? Devontae Smith has a high percentage chance of getting in that end zone. He gained a lot of trust from last week's game, believe that. So he had some incredible catches by Devontae Smith. That last play where the ball was up in the air, I don't know why him and A.J. Brown was in the same location for a Hail Mary. They should have spread that out, where, you got A.J. Brown on one side and you got Devontae on the other side. That way, they're not, you can stretch the field. You can run a deep post. You can run deep streaks. But putting them on the same side or they're in the same location when the ball's up in the air is horrible. That's too much traffic. That's way too much traffic. All right, that's your wide receiver. So Devontae Smith for anytime touchdown and Dallas Go Dirt. Swinging back over to the Giants. Tight end, no touchdowns for the Giants wide receiver core. Malik Neighbors is out, so you got Wendell Robinson is the next highest guy to get a touchdown. So you can go with Wendell to catch one. Running backs, rushing touchdowns, small percentage for Cam Scatterboo. I don't want to bet my money on Cam again. He's been disappointing, and I'm just definitely not putting my money on Cam. That's just not it. I will do his rushing attempts because we do give him the ball a lot. Excuse me, but his rushing yards, I'll bet that. I don't know. Should he be on the ban list, guys? Leave it in the comments. Does Scatterbo be on the ban list? He's got some great odds, some great numbers. So let me know if Scatterbo should stay in or put him on the ban list. Right now, he's teetering, guys. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him the third strike. You're out. I'm going to bet his touchdown this week. For tomorrow, I'm betting Scatterbo's touchdown. If he does not give us a touchdown next week, tomorrow, he's on the ban list. All right, so Scatterbo is getting ready to hit the ban list. This is his week. Hopefully, he does not reach the ban list, guys. All right, guys, that is your breakdown for Thursday Night Football. Player props. Who's expected to get some yards? What's going on? Let's see if Jalen's expected to throw a pick. One last go. Is Jalen expected to throw a pick? Interceptions? No, not one. All right, Jalen's not throwing a pick. All right, so here's a comparison. Jalen is 0.0 to throw an interception against the Giants. All right, now let's go look at the rookie. All right, let's go look at our rookie. Our rookie has a high percentage chance of throwing an interception, guys. So put Jackson Dart down for interception. You probably get some good odds on that, plus probably like minus 112. If you get a plus 102, any plus money, that's great. But as long as it's below minus 135, I'll take that bet. All right, guys, it's the Sports Syndicate. Bet responsibly. We out.